Now we've seen it all. Dr. Eggman coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let's talk about this crazy leak.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. It's actually something that I am very, very hyped about, a character that I think really deserves to be in Smash Bros. Ultimate, but also generally there's a lot of stuff to break down in this episode. I mean, there's two specific instances of people posting supposed Nintendo leak information online. We get to break all of it down. It also talks about different games that we've not heard about for a very, very long time. It also talks about different Smash Bros. Ultimate characters in one. Yes, so this is really interesting. I mean, there's two different instances of the character of Dr. Eggman being mentioned, and actually a whole lot more information inside of that too, that basically breaks down the trailer of Dr. Eggman and kind of what we can expect here. So that kind of makes me think, if there's two of these things out there, right? What are the odds of that character actually coming to the game? Well, I get to discuss everything about that because, of course, we really want more characters from franchises already in Smash Brothers. If you think about franchises that are not well represented yet, the Sonic franchise, of course, comes to mind because it is a third-party franchise, but there's already third-party franchise with other characters, right? I mean, need we say Simon Belmont and Richter Belmont, right? So we could definitely see a character from the Sonic franchise because, of course, Nintendo plays very well with Sega and with Sonic Team, and if we have another character in there, I think that Eggman actually has a huge shot. There's other characters that I think really deserve to be in Smash 2 from the Sonic Team, but I think Eggman would be so out of left field, such a cool choice, and another villain for the roster. I think that it would make sense. It would have a cool trailer and all of that, and that's also stuff that we get to break down in this video as well. And of course, I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And of course, we're working on brand new shows for Blocked Content, so if you guys want more Blocked Content, it is definitely going to happen. So post down in the comments below what you want to see in our new show. What game do you want us to play? What do you want it to be? Let me know, and we will develop stuff brand new for you. All right, guys, let's head into the topic of today, and it's first talking about something that talks about Prince of Persia, also has that logo attached to it, but don't worry, this other leak goes into some similar beats with a lot more information. So let's just break down this thing, see what we can find over here, and then move on over to the next piece of information about Nintendo Directs and Smash Bros. Ultimate. So the Prince of Persia logo, and it says, "Yo normies, there will be a new Nintendo Direct next week. Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass 2 fighters are Prince of Persia with announcement of Prince of Persia game for Nintendo Switch, Don Chan, Dr. Eggman, Dragonborn, and Elma with a port of Xenoblade Chronicles X." Now, there's not really too much to break down here. It's mostly a list of characters, and while we could go through them one by one, I think it's more interesting to talk about this next leak because it has a lot more information and actually goes in on the other stuff that was discussed there too, specifically Dr. Eggman. So let's talk about this. It has a huge picture of a Pikachu card for the Pokemon card game. Not very interesting, so I cut that out of the picture mostly because of the text, right? So here we go. It posts, "The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is coming to Nintendo Switch. A $100 bundle includes a new Bluetooth adapter and a special Wii remote, so you can enjoy the game with the original controller or with your standard Joy-Cons. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will be receiving an update, including Wii Remote and classic controller support alongside this new update. The next Fighters Pass is revealed to be Dr. Eggman, with a cinematic involving him taking over a Metal Gear and fighting Snake and Sonic. Animal Crossing New Horizons will be receiving a massive fall update, including 2 new museum expansions, a fortune teller who appears randomly at night, and a visitor who will give you Nintendo items as rewards for in-game missions. Now, Rhythm Heaven Showdown is a new game releasing in 2021. It is a new Rhythm Heaven game with over 30 new minigames and 2-player battles for every minigame. New trailer for the Crown Tundra revealing some new horse legendaries, and an announcement that every Pokemon is back, with a new update drops after the release of the Tundra. Then the final announcement, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, is getting an HD remaster, releasing on November 12th. So a lot here to break down. Of course, the previous fighters in the previous league, I mean, that is all totally crazy. I think that a character like Dr. Eggman that's also mentioned here is very fair to point out because, of course, it even talks about a cinematic trailer, right? How crazy would it be to actually have Dr. Eggman show up? And I mean, this render is incredible. So let's just talk about the fact that he will take over a Metal Gear in this supposed trailer, right? It's so crazy cool to think about how they mesh up genres here because, of course, Eggman is crazy about his robots, and then of course Snake fighting all these huge, like the Shagohod, Metal Gear Rex, or Metal Gear Ray, something like that. I mean, it would just be really cool to see Dr. Eggman use that to his advantage and finally have Snake in a cinematic trailer again. And actually, Sonic hasn't really showed up in them as well, so it would be really cool to have them side by side, the original Super Smash Bros. Brawl third-party team finally squaring off together against Dr. Eggman. And of course, hopefully it will be in the stage of, Snake, so I think that it will make a lot of sense to have Eggman, be around there to kind of scrap around for parts and then fighting this huge Metal Gear and just essentially docking into it with his own little vehicle over there. So how will Dr. Eggman work? Will he be kind of like Bowser Jr., where he's in that flying thing the whole time? Will he walk around and use different inventions? I don't really see anything specific. I mean, it could even be the walker from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I think that would make a lot of sense as well. So there's a lot of different ways that Dr. Eggman could go, but one thing is for certain, it would be something very welcome for the Fighters Pass, right? Another villain, possibly another heavier character, a character that uses a lot of different tools in his moveset. I think that it would be very welcome for Smash Bros. Ultimate to kind of defeat, it's going to be, the main protagonist of this brand new franchise or something like that. I think that it would be totally cool to have a character that just messes a little bit with expectations of people, kind of how Piranha Plant did that originally. Now also, having updates for like Animal Crossing, I think a lot of people have been waiting for that, and of course new Nintendo items are very welcome. Thinking about a new Rhythm Heaven game for Nintendo Switch is going to make a whole lot of people happy, especially if there's 30 new mini games, and of course 2-player battles will make everyone super happy. Now, one thing that I'm not too sure about from this leak is that every Pokemon returns. I mean, of course, new Pokemon should be returning when there's updates, but every single Pokemon does seem like a lot. There's not even evidence for that found anywhere in the code or data mining or anything like that, so I don't know if that will happen. And other legendaries coming, I don't think that chance is too high personally, but I would like to see where this Sword and Shield game actually evolves into, no pun intended, because it could actually be something brand new, something really cool, and not just another DLC pack with another open area. It could actually introduce the Pokemon franchise to a lot of cool new things, and it could be bigger than just a DLC update, right? It could show the next chapter of Pokemon. So when we have that brand new game, then it will actually take a lot from what this DLC was trying. It won't just be a cash grab. I really hope that Nintendo and Game Freak as well really, work together to make Pokemon a better franchise for the fans, because it's been, a little bit of a rocky road the past year, and they really deserve a win, but they have to work for it as well. Now, the final thing here is that Skyward Sword getting an HD update. I think that is super cool. A lot of people, of course, have been asking, if they do that, will the Joy-Cons be enough? They don't nearly have the same, reach or the same quality as the Wii Remote Plus had. So what's going to happen? Well, them bringing the Wii Remote back, I think is a really cool idea. And then, of course, it getting an update for Smash Bros. Ultimate makes all the more sense to me as well. So I'm really curious what you guys think of all this news, the character list, Dr. Eggman specifically, and the other, characters, the other games that are mentioned in this Nintendo Direct. If you comment down below, that comment could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, do you think that Eggman will get a load of this in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer actually comes to us from our user, the one and only Bayonetta Darkrai 103, saying, for a Square Enix character, I would like to see such as 2B and Geno. I mean, Geno has been highly requested and demanded character ever since Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And Sakurai really wants to put Geno in Smash ever since in Brawl, and he is a Geno fan. For 2B, she is popular in Japan and in the West. To be honest, if you look at the ballot, she went very high and is a very popular character. Even Sakurai has a great relationship to the creator of Nier, which is Yoko Taro. So Bayonetta Darkrai 103, thank you so much. I would be very happy if Gino got in. Yeah, I think that Sakurai wants it too. So let's see if there's a reason why, it hasn't been revealed to be a Mii costume or anything yet. As for 2B, I would be super happy for that. A very good friend of the show, a very good friend of mine, does the voice for 2B and also has appeared as a voice in blocked content episodes for the Snake Codex, and I would cherish it if she got the chance to shine in Smash Brothers, and it would ultimately make her life. So I think that I would be behind that 1,000,000%. So yes, I would be very excited for that. Thank you so much for sending in your comments, guys. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters. You guys supporting this channel every single month has been such a highlight of my life, and seeing you guys actually, embracing this channel and what it's trying to be, what it has been in the past. I mean, we're working to make things even more amazing for people that are new and for, of course, the people that want the daily leak content. So we're working hard to make it for everybody. So please go to patreon.com/blockedcontent so you can support the channel. I would be so happy if you want to. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications. And all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya.